be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Charles Martin, 196 centimeters tall, with a reach of 203 centimeters. And Charles Martin, the former IBF heavyweight champion of the world, he wants to get back on top and hopes a win here in this one can send him on his way. Here comes Robert Helenius. Been in there with Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, a big, heavy hitter. Let's see if he can score a knockdown here in this one.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from St. Louis, Missouri in the United States, here is a world heavyweight champion, introducing Prince Charles Martin. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Åland Islands in Finland, a European heavyweight champion known as the Nordic Nightmare, introducing Robert Helenius.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Good counter punching. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Todd. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
A perfect counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? He misses with that straight left. Oh boy, Helenius is teetering and tottering. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Charles Martin that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Come on, you're switching on. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good?
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The big fella Helenius in trouble. Wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
That counter punch caught him clean. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Charles Martin that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Come on, switch on. Switch on. Great round, great round. Now relax. You would think that was a terrible round.
There's the bell for round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice counter shot. Got caught right through the guard with a big uppercut, and this time he might go down. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter shot lands. Helenius is dazed. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Helenius is dazed. Let's talk about Charles Martin that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Take him out. He's ready.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I think I'm holding on here for a minute. This is with the straight left. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
exchange punches. No rest for the weary. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter punch. Helenius on the verge of going down. Helenius is dazed. Let's talk about Charles Martin that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Just get him on the end of the jab.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
His stamina is off the charts. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. The big fella Helenius in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he just missed with that left jab. A lot of effort being exerted here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Helenius' day. Let's talk about Charles Martin that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. There's the bell to start round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Punch, counter punch. Straight right just misses. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Incredible work rate. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh boy, Helenius is teetering and tottering. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Charles Martin that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Come on, do you want to win this fight?
He's starting to make mistakes and he's switching up on
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Great round, great round. Now relax.
Here we go, it's round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Oh, that one got Martin good. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
And down goes Martin. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're okay.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Charles Martin just got clipped hard. How did they not go down?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Charles Martin that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the...
Finish this fight, do you? Come on.
There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched.
And finally, Charles Martin's on the canvas. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Only catching air with that hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless we... Did you see that? The big fella Helenius in trouble. surprise there, a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace. To get a unanimous decision, that is mad.